Hey, hey, you. I don't know who needs to hear this, but come here, come here. Who you sleep with and what clothes you have in your closet and your skin color, it's not, it doesn't make you special. You're not special. Men and women have been sleeping with each other since the dawning of time. Have you ever seen Game of Thrones? Come on. Men and women have been sleeping with each other since the dawning of time. Being gay is nothing new. You're not special. You didn't just invent this. This isn't a new concept. It's been going on for a long time, and you're not special. What you wear and what's in your closet, also, no one cares. Stop trying to make it happen. Stop trying to make it the focus of everyone's life. If you have to be defined by what clothes you have in your closet or by your skin color and who you're sleeping with, that's sad. No one cares. Stop trying to make everyone care about your life. Stop trying to make everyone care about who you're sleeping with. Do you care who I'm sleeping with? Do you care what I'm wearing? Honestly, does it really make a difference to you if I give a shit or not what you're wearing? I don't think so. And stop saying that you want equality when you don't. You want special attention. The people that have certain skin colors, certain sexual preferences, scream that they want equality, all while saying they want certain rights and certain special treatment and certain scholarships. And you want everyone to look at you and everyone to accept you. Who cares? Does your head explode? Do you lose your job? What happens to you if people don't give a shit? Like, isn't it better that people don't care than people focus on you? Why do you want all eyes on you? Can't you rely on your brains? Can't you rely on your character? Shouldn't you be judged by your character, by how you treat people? Isn't that what you want people to judge you by? How you treat others, how respectful you are, what your morals are? Shouldn't that be a thing? Stop trying to make it happen. This is 2023. You're not special. No one should care about what your skin color is or who you sleep with. Who cares? Stop trying to make it happen. You should base your self-worth on who you are as a person. And if the only thing that you think matters about you is who you sleep with and what clothes you're wearing and what your skin color is, that's sad. And I think you need to reassess your values and yourself.
I love when white women make this just really easy, but I love that video. And the reason I love that video is because it's textbook projection. It's not that gay people or people of color or anyone that is a marginalized community thinks they're special. You think we're special. We just want to be able to exist, freely, without worrying about being killed, oppressed. But y'all can't seem to let that shit go. Y'all are the ones that other people. Does that make sense? Y'all are the ones that create these labels and distinctions. These labels and distinctions exist because of y'all. The call is coming from in the house. I don't think I'm special, baby. You think I'm special, and that's okay.
Do you hear that? That sounds like privilege. Sounds like someone who's never had to fear for their life because of who they are or what they look like. My daughter is part of the LGBTQ community, so I've made it my job to care what's happening, especially since there have been 123 anti-LGBTQ bills in 2023 alone. I have to care. I have to think that she's extra special because her life literally depends on it now. Homophobia is alive and well, and it's getting damn scary out there.
So many different directions that I could go with this. I'm gonna choose this one. Uh, I don't want to be treated special. I don't think I'm special. The people who are trying to legislate my life, the people who are trying to legislate how parents raise their children, those are the ones that are treating us like we're special. They're the ones singling us out. We're not asking for anything special. We literally want to be left alone. So please stop being part of the problem by acting like us standing up for ourselves is us saying, oh, look at me, I'm so special. Because what we're actually trying to do is make sure that we're not killed. Check your privilege.
Okay, first of all, yes, I'm sitting on the floor in my bathroom recording this because it's the only place I can charge my phone and respond to this bullshit. Being a straight, white, cisgender woman isn't anything new either. Do you know what it's like to be persecuted because of your sexual orientation? No, you don't, because you're straight. Do you know what it's like to be persecuted because of the color of your skin? No, because you're white. And so am I, so I don't know what it's like either. Do you know what it's like to be discriminated against because you don't feel secure in your own body and you feel like you're another person completely than what you were born as? No, you don't, because you're cisgender. So maybe, just maybe, you should get a little bit of an education before you go on these rants because you are so privileged, it's not even funny.
Here's the thing, and here's why people care, lady. People are being murdered. Laws are being passed. Have you ever heard of the ugly laws? Prior to 1970, I, as a disabled woman, would have been fined for being out in public. Guess what they're trying to do to other people? And then guess who's next again? See, you're only half thinking about this when people are actively being killed. And suicide rates are sky high for a piece of fabric or a piece of plastic strand of hair. And mica and glitter. People are being murdered for that. Something so goddamn simple, and yet people are threatened so much that they're unaliving others for it.
Ooh, that ratio something, ain't it? Drowning in the ratio. I just scrap it. I just delete that whole video. That's what I do.
She goes on to make a very ignorant post about how nobody cares if you're part of the LGBTQIA. Nobody cares if you have a darker skin complexion, if you're African American, black, whatever. Nobody cares about any of those things. But unfortunately, you're wrong. So I've actually done some research, and I'm going to read off to you, lady, I don't know your name, about a lot of people that actually do care in a horrible way. Okay? So in 2022, 287 black people were killed by the police, and every single one of those calls were nonviolent calls. So they should not have resulted in death. None of them should result in death, but especially the nonviolent ones. In 2022, 34 transgender and gender nonconforming people were killed due to hate crimes. That's insane. That not even like car accidents or nothing. Hate crimes, okay? Those people care a lot what they have going on in their closet. In 2022, 25 anti-LGBTQIA bills have been enacted, 17 anti-transgender laws across 13 states, and overall more than 145 anti-trans bills have been introduced across 34 states, resulting in a new record for anti-trans legislation being introduced and enacted in a single state legislative session since the Human Rights Campaign began tracking the legislation. So the fact that you can get on here as a straight middle-aged white woman and say, well, it hasn't happened to me, so it must not be happening, nobody cares, is ignorant.
You, lady, are part of the problem because the government cares what you have in your pants. The government cares who you sleep with. The government cares what color your skin is. And that is the point. Everybody is rallying to try to get these people equal rights. So that way that they don't care. So that way that we can say we are gay and not have a bill that says it is illegal to do so. Stop being so ignorant and living in your blissful little fantasy world. Just because you're white and a straight woman does not mean it does not happen.
Wasn't it your ancestors that said they were better than every other group of people because of the color of their skin, their white skin, and because they were straight? Like, I don't know, but that's real ironic coming from the people who said they were better and had the right to brutalize, enslave, and take lands from other people because they were white, straight, and so-called civilized. Shut up.
That's why I say silence is violence, because people like this are so very loud and so very wrong. I don't know how to convince you that you should care about other people. You are devoid of empathy, and you announced that to the entirety of the internet. That sounds like a you problem.
You know, when I was a little girl, I was at church one Sunday morning with my parents, and I had to go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom, and I came back out, not realizing that the back of my dress had been tucked up into my pantyhose. I must pass by a shit ton of adults, even my own parents, and nobody told me anything until I sat on the pew and noticed the difference in temperature. So I've made it a point to now tell everybody when they're showing their ass. Your white privilege is showing. You might want to, I don't know, tuck that back up or cover it up. 'Cause you ain't special.